So I figure I might as well separate the torque amplifier off the transmission to get that torn down. There's bad seals in there, and I know there's bad bearings in the transmission. We're just going to take it all apart, replace all the seals, all the bearings, do it once, be done with it. So we'll see how it goes. I've never taken one of these off before, so could go well, could go different than well. Now the plan was to make a cart, or a part that will lift this off of this stand that we got. And I haven't gotten that far yet, so we're just kind of improvising. I'm going to hopefully set up something that won't fall on the floor, and we'll go from there. We shall see. I know the PTO shaft runs through the bottom of this, and I'm not sure what I have to do to unhook it, or if I have to do anything. So we're just going to kind of play that by ear, and we'll see what happens as we try to take it apart. See how bad it fights us. Nice thing about having this case empty is it makes a darn good parts holder. Well, that was almost too easy. Sort of scary when things go this easy. So I bumped into the workbench, and this stuff fell out of the bottom of it. I don't know off the top of my head where this stuff goes, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to find out. Guessing it'll be quite obvious. That's just a guess. Well, I'm curious to see where that part came from. It's obviously the end of a retainer off a shaft, so I'm going to see if I can't find it. I'm guessing it come out of here, right here. Probably the retainer for this bearing. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. Getting the broken bolt out of the end of the shaft shouldn't be that big of a deal. One way or another I'll get it. Famous last words, but shouldn't be too hard. Not real wild about leaving this thing on this workbench. Should be plenty. But you know how that goes. As soon as you assume that it's good enough, it ain't good enough. I mean, realistically, there's a quarter of a tractor on this bench. I know you can't see it, but I'm taking the grease zerk off the right-hand side of this thing. Well, the clutch shaft comes out. The throw-out shaft, I should say. I guess when in doubt, just beat on it. It's really not the way I like to do things. That seal seems okay. As I suspected, there is no shaft or no seal in between the two shafts. But it looks like there's a seal farther in there. These bearings are shot. Oh, piss. That's not what we want. Well, the back side of this torque amplifier is full of oil. Does not appear to be a way to drain it. So what's in there is what's in there, and that's just the way it is. And the method of draining is what I'm doing right now, I guess. It could have been a little nicer and put a plug on the bottom. Oh well. I'll live. I think this is one of those things where it doesn't matter what you do, you make a mess. There's a woodruff key up here. She's a real beaut, Clark. Well, gee, what do you know? A big old nut. Well, we'll see how tight it is. If it's not too tight, I should be able to tap it off with a chisel. Worst case, I'll have to make a socket. Not a chisel. But I think it may work a little better. I may have killed that.